I think that when Jen explains her situation, I think other people look at it from the perspective of, oh, poor Jen. But I never looked at it like that. For me, I think probably being an attorney, I was like, wait, I don't understand. Like, why are we saying poor Jen? I feel badly for the homeowner.
I understand there's a problem there with your ex or whatever, but you signed a contract and you have bills to pay.
You're obligated to pay the $12,000 a month. That was an irresponsible decision on your part when you don't have a job and you don't have income. And Jen also told me that she didn't know if her ex had a job and if he had any money. She thought he was having financial problems. She also told me that her car payment hadn't been paid in 6 months. So I don't understand what woman with 5 children moves into a home, signs a lease. It's $12,000 a month. We're not talking reasonable. This is an exorbitant amount of money. And then acts like she's confused that she got evicted when you don't pay.
But I mean, I wanted to get together with you because it's like, wait, what the did I do to Gina?
Also, when I was growing up, I grew up very poor. We didn't have a lot of things. And my mother consistently was always like, well, we don't have money because your dad. It's your dad. Your dad left. It's your dad's fault. Your dad, your dad, your dad. And I remember as a young child being irritated and frustrated by her because I thought, well, what about you? And so I felt like with the conversation where it was like, well, Will was supposed to pay. Will.
When I needed gas, I would text my ex and he'd move money. If I needed groceries, I would text and he would move money. So for people to say, why didn't you pay your damn rent? I mean, my ex was going through something and I don't communicate with him. So I'm trying to understand what's happening with him.
I'm like, but you're a 47-year-old woman with 5 kids and you're perfectly capable of having income, of having a job, of making money, of supporting yourself, and you're choosing not to do that and place the blame on him. And I feel like it just felt like that victim mentality that I grew up with. And I think I have a lot of trauma from my childhood. And so that just brought up a lot of things about my own childhood. But then at the end of the day, it's not Jen's problem to fix my trauma. And I understand that. And that's why I apologize to her. I have been soul searching and absolutely just devastated by that night when I yelled at you across the table. Completely wrong.
I'm not selling my watch. I love my watch.
You're so stupid. So sell it and pay back some of your bills. I want to take full responsibility. I should have never done that. Completely out of line, and I am sorry, and I hope that you could forgive me.
Emily saying those things hurts. You know what it is too with Emily? I look up to Emily. She's super smart. She loves her husband. She's such a good mom. She has like really made like a career for herself. Like Emily can take care of herself, and I looked up to that. And so to have a woman that you look up to and then just flip it and be like, you're less than me, or that's how I felt by her, it hurt. Ultimately, it's her own life and her own decisions, and I can't consistently be mad at her because she doesn't do things the way that I would.
I think Jen has a great heart. The bottom line is too, if Jen asked me to help her today, I would. But I would follow all the rules. You know, I wouldn't, but I would. And you know what it was? The glam. The glam just set me over the top. I'm sorry, it was the glam. It just set me right over.
But you want to bet that Jen paid for professional makeup for this golf thing?
Oh, I'm sure she is.
Too expensive.
Yeah.
That was expensive.
Yeah.
That was it. That was the straw that broke it all. That was a ballsy move to take a shot at Queen Victoria the second you arrive.
Welcome, Housewives and Vikki.
That just kind of slipped out of her mouth. She tries to blame me for it, but I'm not the one that told her to say it.
I couldn't believe it, and I'm like, wait, Teddi knows Vikki's standing right there.
It definitely was not funny in the moment, and Victoria was not feeling that.
If you look at me, you'll see I'm rolling my eyes. I didn't think it was very nice.
Didn't I say to Vikki, that was so rude?
Teddi Mellencamp.
She's a bitch. Why did you have to be mean? They don't like each other.
The two of them have this beef with each other, and when someone starts it off that way, how can it end well?
And her and Vikki have had this long feud going on.
Why the hell would you ask me where I am on January 6th? I'll tell you where I was. I was at my condo in Puerto Vallarta.
You were probably just triggered by somebody that actually has cancer.
Where's their relationship at
I
now?
don't think there is one. I think that Vikki continues to just trash her, and she's just thirsty as far as I'm concerned. Vicki's been nothing but horrible to her for no reason. She doesn't even know her. So she thought it was a good Just stick it to her.
I don't know Teddi well. From what I hear, that's kind of her personality.
Teddi can dish it out, but Teddi can also take it.
You turned out to be the traitor, and you won the game. So what was your strategy?
None. But to be honest with you, I was so mad when I got picked. I was like, no.
I have selected my traitor.
Well, I guess this means I'm the traitor. Let the games begin.
I knew. I could tell Heather was a traitor. I knew. I absolutely knew. I could tell by her mannerisms, the way she's acting, the questions she was asking.
She noticed that she did cocaine a few times without.
Oh, so you think Jen's a traitor?
Earplugs in. I don't know if it was Jen or
I'm going to get a cocktail. I don't know about
After playing the game, you learn to read people's body language and the things they say, and she was acting a little anxious and weird, and I'm like, she's a traitor.
I did not want to be picked. It felt like a lose-lose to me. And I'd seen the show, so I'm like, all right, so I have to like mess things up, but not too much so that they know it's me.
You're dead, bitch.
Oh! What motherfucker murdered me?
Do you think I would have murdered Tamra first? Please, that would have pissed her off. I never would have done that.
What the hell, Teddi? That is not who I pointed to. I pointed at Vikki to be murdered.
Teddi got it wrong, and I almost went, no! But honestly, everyone was so bad at the game, it wasn't difficult.